everyone, welcome back to another video with Dumaguete.com. I am Daisy. In this video, you will learn more about scuba diving in Dumaguete, in Dauin, and in Apo Island. Scuba diving in Dumaguete is certainly the activity which placed the city on the tourism map for international travelers. Most of the hotels, dive centers, and dive sites in this area are situated 15 kilometers south in the small town of Dauin. It also serves as the starting point of many of the water activities in Dumaguete, such as island hopping and day trips to the beautiful and picturesque islands of Sumilon, Apo, and Siquijor. Dive shops in Dumaguete. Dive shops in Dumaguete offer up to 4 dives each day, as well as night dive. All of the dive spots are designated as protected marine sanctuaries where no boats and fishing activities are allowed. Dive shops in Dumaguete usually collect their diver either at a meeting point in the city or pick them up from the hotel and bring them back to the end of a fun-filled day of scuba diving. This is the perfect option for visitors who want to spice up their Dumaguete visit with a few dives. Underwater enthusiasts usually prefer to stay in one of the dive resorts in Dauin where they can talk bubbles 24/7. Most beach resorts in Dauin have their own scuba dive operation and dive boats. Some of them also offer pickup services for people who are staying at other places. Dive sites in Dauin, Dumaguete. Dive sites in Dumaguete are excellent backdrop for underwater photography, as you can find here rare sea creatures and beautiful man-made coral reefs. The dive sites can be reached either by boat dives or shore dives. The shallow reefs, especially those in the coastline of Negros Oriental, offers a great opportunity for divers to make their first breath underwater in a Discover Scuba Diving program or to enroll on an open water diver course. To enter the sanctuaries, divers need to get off their boats and swim towards the dive sites of a few meters. They also need to do the same to get back on their boats. Many dive sites are also accessible via shore entry. One can see a variety of macro and micro creatures, from pygmy seahorses and frogfish to huge trevally and groupers. Octopus, turtles, and eels can also be seen here. Dive guides may adopt new dive plans depending on the sea current, which is affected by the particular time of the year, the current tide, or moon phase. Dive guides in Dumaguete are well experienced and trained on how to cope with the situation and will lead you to a safer part of the dive site. The dive boat will then follow the divers to a particular area which is designated by the guide and will collect the divers accordingly to ensure their safety. Sanctuary fees in Dumaguete. Marine park fees are charged per dive by the dive site's local community called Bantay Dagat. Some operators include these fees in their package while others do not, resulting in a variation of pricing. Packages that are initially offered at lower prices may eventually end up being more expensive as you need to shoulder additional fees such as those for the boat, dive guides, and marine park entrance. For prices and rates, please get in touch with the Bantay Dagat authorities or the tourism office. Check the video description for contact details. Another great place to dive is Apo Island. Apo Island has many dive sites that offers different levels of experience. Located just 8 kilometers from the coast of Dauin, Apo Island is a beautiful day trip and diving trip. It is known as Turtle Island by some locals due to the turtles that surround the island. For beginners, Apo Island has dive sites like Chapel, Rock Point East and West, and Largahan. For challenging activities like drift diving, Mamsa, Coconut Point, and Cogon Points are for you. Although throughout the year tides and current may change, it is still best to ask your dive guide or dive resort for options before the trip. Boats leaving from the shores of Dauin will take about 30 to 40 minutes to reach Apo Island. Some things to look out for are turtles, sea snakes, schools of jacks, barracudas, staghorn corals, garden eels, and at times even sharks. Diving packages are offered in different resorts all over Dumaguete and Dauin. Get in touch with your hotel or resort for prices and availability. Whether you are a beginner or someone looking for more adventure, diving in Dumaguete City, diving in Dauin, and diving in Apo Island has surely something to offer you. What are you waiting for? Dive and explore now. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to click that subscribe button. I am Daisy of Dumaguete.com. See you in the next videos.